Well, I think it's about time that I address this issue. Does this happen to you? Look at this. I get out of the Jeep, I close the door, and wham, seatbelt gets stuck in there. It just doesn't want to retract anymore. Oh, that's too dark. Look at this. Look at this seatbelt. Oh, sure, now it's going to retract. But it still gets hung up on this thing. You go to close the door, closes on your seatbelt. Wham, doesn't close. Hate that. Hate when that happens. So I watched a YouTube video today, and it said all you got to do is clean your seatbelt. It's 20 years old. It's got a bunch of body oil on there. It tracks all the dust and dirt from the trails, and it just doesn't want to slide through this thing. So I'm going to take this off, see if I can maybe clean this section. I'm going to take this off, see if I can clean this section right here so that it'll slide through there a little better and not get all hung up like that just did. Let's see what happens. Before I go any further, let me explain that I need both hands to do this stuff. So I have these sunglasses that have a video camera right in the middle up there so that I can just video everything I'm doing and use both hands, hands-free videos. However, the camera is just a little bit above my eye level. So a lot of times when I'm looking at something, the camera is looking a little bit higher and things don't line up quite right. So I'll try and adjust for that by lowering my glasses down while I'm doing this. But I don't know what it's going to turn out like. So let's wait and see. So I've got my screwdriver. Let's see if I can just pop this little piece off here. I believe there's a Torx underneath there. So it's a T50, I believe. And I'm going to see if I can take that. I'm going to see if I can take this little puppy off. Whoops. There we go. Whoa. Well, a little snug, but I was able to get it with just one hand. I'm pleased with that. Alrighty. Right now, oh, and there's a washer. A spacer, looks like a spacer. So I guess we don't want to lose that. So, here we go. Okay, I'm going to want to pull this all the way out, and then I'm going to want to put some kind of a clamp on there. Let me get to that. And I'll put my little clamp-on vice grips on there. That's going to do it. That holds it from retracting back. So now I got all this slack. Look at that. So now I'm going to need to clean this puppy up. So the first thing I'm going to do is take a little bit of this Dawn dish soap. I use this for almost everything on this Jeep as opposed to WD-40. I don't know, it's a cleaner, it's a lubricant, it just does the job for me. So I'm going to put a little bit of Dawn in my bucket here and go put some warm water in it. So now I've got my bucket of warm water with Dawn dishwasher soap in it and a little scrub brush that I found in my bucket of scrub brushes. Could probably use a toothbrush, but I don't want to go searching for an old toothbrush when I got this handy. And now, let's get some of these skanky old dirty parts and see if we can clean them up a little bit. Oh, this looks like a good way to do it. I think I probably scrubbed that enough. Now, where's my other little skanky thingy? Here it is. Let's scrub this too. I wonder if I should do the seatbelt too. I think I'll do the seatbelt too a little bit. What do we got here? got some greasiness on the seatbelt. All right. Okay, I'm gonna go have some lunch. I guess first I should wipe that off with a towel. Okay, now I'm just gonna let it hang here and dry a little bit while I go have some lunch. I hopefully don't have to hold the flashlight anymore. I hooked up my trouble light instead. So, but while I was getting ready to put this back together, and I'll use my flashlight. While I was putting this back together, put this back in, and I dropped my washer down into the carpet, so I had to go digging for that. And when I was looking for that, I found this. So when I was digging for a little washer, I found this plastic piece down there that also must belong. So what I'm figuring is, okay, up to the light. This goes in, and then the spacer goes on. It looks like this white piece goes over the spacer so that it looks like this. A bolt, and this plastic thing over the spacer, and then we'll put that all together in there. All right, it's nice and snug. Snap that back. I'm gonna take my vice grips off. Ooh. Get us a little untangled here. Uh-oh. Okay, so I screwed that up a little bit. So I'll undo my tangle here. Shoot. And we'll reassemble this. Alrighty, I got my tangles out. It's all cleaned up, remounted. Let's give it a try. I'm going to pull it all the way out. I'm going to let it go. And it doesn't go all the way. Look at that. Still slows molasses and gets hung up right there. So, I'm not real thrilled. I don't think I accomplished anything. So, I'm not going to waste my time doing the one on the other side. And I'm just going to live with it for a while until I figure out what my next step is.